All right, guys. So I'm going to show you how to finish up your projects here using Photoshop or Photopea. Either one of them is the same process. So I've switched from my Yoda example to this LeBron James one because I wanted to point a couple things out. One of the big parts of grading is 30% of your grade is that the text actually matches the shape of the item. So you should be able to go to your black layer that you had set to like 30% opacity, turn the opacity up to 100% on the black layer. If you think you're done, turn it to 100% on the black layer, and you should be able to look around and see things without the picture. So I can clearly see that there is a ball there with all the different pieces of leather. I can see his forearm, his bicep, shoulders. I can see a beard, eyes, nose, another arm. I can see fingers. As I move down here, I can see his thigh. I can see where it turns into his knee. I can see the calf over here versus the other portion of his leg and thigh, and I can see his shoes. So if you turn on the black layer, you should be able to see your image pretty clearly without actually seeing the picture through it. If there are some small little holes in here that you have, you can just go back and drop in some letters here and there to fix those things. So, all right, so I have turned the black layer up to 100%. So you can see, there you go. That's what it looks like. And here's how we're going to finish the projects. You are going to make sure that you come down here and turn the eyeball off on your picture, turn the eyeball off on your background, because there's really no going back from here. All right, once you've turned the eyeball off on those two things, you are going to come up to layer, and you're going to go to merge visible, and that means you're going to merge all of your layers into one layer. So I'm going to hit merge visible and give it a second, and you're going to see that, boom, you're probably now only going to be left with 3 layers. You should be able to see your black layer that has a little silhouette of all your white lettering. You should be able to see your picture layer and your background layer. You will then turn your eyeball on your picture. All right. And then up here where it says normal, and again, see how the black layer is selected? All right. So it's highlighted, selected. You're going to see where it says normal, and you're going to change it to multiply. Boom. As soon as you hit multiply, that means make the white into color, and you should be able to see your image right through your lettering. So that is how you get your image to show. And of course, when you're done, you will hit File, Save As, and do not forget you want to save it as your first period, text start, your last name as a JPEG to your desktop. All right. So File, save it as a JPEG to your desktop, unless you're working on Photopea. And in that case, you'll save it to your drive, but remember to save it as a JPEG to your drive. You should always also keep a copy of your Photoshop document. So you can also go to File, Save As, and save a copy of your Photoshop document. But that is how you are going to turn your image in and make all your pictures show through.